We're not waiting for opportunity, we create an opportunity. We're not waiting for opportunity, we create an opportunity. Talking about sacrifice. What is considered a true sacrifice? Are you making the right sacrifice? Are we making the right sacrifices to get to our goals, to achieve our achievements, to get to our destination, to live the life that we've been dreaming to live, right? Because the reason we've been dreaming to live it because we haven't made the sacrifices in order to obtain it. Or have we thought that we have, huh? Did you think you did it? You thought you made enough sacrifices? Oh, you know why you thought you made enough sacrifices? Because you are comfortable where you are. You are very complacent in the position you are in. You say you're not, but your sacrifices don't measure up to it. So when I'm saying that to you like that is because a lot of times we claim that we made all these sacrifices and nothing is working out. We're not getting there. You know, our dreams are not happening. You know, and that's why I keep calling them dreams because an idea or a vision without works, without action, is that a dream. That's all it is. It's a dream in your mind. It's a daydream. When you daydream, when you're dreaming, you're not moving. You're not doing anything. You're stayed in one place. You're either on your back or on your you know what. So in order to make your ideas and visions a reality, you have to do actions. And the actions that you need to do must create a lot of self-discipline within you, which then means you have to do a lot of self-sacrifice. And I hear people do it all the time. They're like, well, I didn't eat this today. I didn't eat that yesterday. I'm cutting out on this. They do the little things, right? Oh, I'm not going here. They do little things in order to get to this big vision that they have. And they wonder why they fall short or they don't even get close because they haven't made the big sacrifices to go with the big vision and idea. So you can't sit there and be trying to get to $1 billion and making sacrifices like a 40-hour wager. You understand? It doesn't work that way. You can't be doing the 40-hour wager routine looking for the $1 billion. Or you can't be looking for the life of freedom of self days every day and you're not doing the things that it takes to get there. You want to get to whatever other country you want to get to, but you're trying to get there by car. It's not going to work. You're not going to get to London. You're not going to get to Thailand. You're not going to get to France, to China, to, India. You're not getting to none of these places in your car. So how are you trying to do that with your life? Get to these big goals, these big visions that you have and ideas, but you still doing it in the same mind frame of a 9-to-5er or the same mind frame of a student, right? How are you going to get there if you still conducting yourself, your mentality, your thought process, your sacrifices in that same level? You're not going to level up. For you to level up, you have to get uncomfortable because you've never been on that level. So you have to create sacrifices that you've never felt before or done to go up to the next level. No, but you have. You have. It's our fault. It's not your fault. This is what I like to do to you if you really think you have. Come here. Put your face right there. Be real with yourself. Do you realize what some people have done to get to the position that they're in, to create this generational wealth and health for their family, for their future, for their legacy. You're not thinking like a legacy. You're thinking about a trend, a fad. You're not thinking legacy. You're not thinking the long. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. You're not thinking about the marathon to make it continue. Nah, you thinking about that like 100-yard meter dash stuff. You just real quick and you done. You got your time, cool, you the fastest, and all right, cool. You're not thinking long distance. You can't do them long distance, huh? You can't go county, can you? Because you're not willing to make the sacrifices that's needed to make it happen. You're not willing to get uncomfortable. You're not willing to shake up your mind and your body and your comfortability and what you know and yet where you're used to make something more of yourself. There are people who are willing and allow themselves to lose, to fall, to sleep in cars because they lost, not because it's the only choice, but they're like, you know what? I'll just sleep in my car. I'll lose it all for me to gain this. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to go through because I'm focused on my vision. And if I got to put all my time, works, and effort to my vision, that's going to get me back. Now, that's a major, right? That's major, right? They say a minor setback for a major comeback. They're willing to take that fallback. They're willing to let all their comfortabilities go to hell. They're willing to lose that in order for them to go the distance, right? You have a what do you call what is it called, man? It's not a boomerang. It's a weapon kids use, right? They pull it back, the elastic back, all the way back, right? They pull it back, you pull it all the way back, right? I think it's a boomerang. It might be a boomerang. You pull it all the way back, right? And as you're pulling it back, you have a rock in it. For you to get to your target or for you to let that sucker shoot fall, you got to pull it all the way back, right? Sometimes we look at being pulled back in the wrong way, right? Because there's, slingshot. I'm sorry, guys, a slingshot. A slingshot. There's no possible way for you to load up that slingshot and let that sucker fly if you don't pull it all the way back. So we look at being pulled back like a slingshot, and we look, the pull back part, we can't take. Oh man, I don't got my car no more. Oh man, I'm losing my house. Oh man, these people not talking to me. Oh man, my bank account is low. But you know why that happens? All of that happens in the wrong way. You're not chasing your vision. It's different when you putting the money and the time and the effort into everything that you're trying to do to build this vision, and it keeps on having its mistakes, and you got to find a way to recoup to fix that, and you're putting everything into that more than you're putting into your comfortability of your everyday. You want to be comfortable every day. That's what you want. You want to be comfortable every day, right? But the only way, you got to fall back. You got to fall back. I don't mean where you're trying to go in your mind, where you're trying to go with the work. I'm talking about your comfortability got to fall back, right? And then when you pull that slingshot back and you let it go, the more you pull it back, the farther it's going to go. The further it's going to go to your target. But nah, that's not what we want to do. We look at, oh man, I lost this. How are they going to look at me about it? I'm taking a bus now. Man, I got to walk. I got to take a bike. So what? You know what you put your investments in. You know what you put your money to. You know what you've been putting your work to. You know it's going to take you a few years. Who cares what they think about you? Who cares about the uncomfortabilities? Who cares about the meals you're going to miss? Who cares? Right? Who cares? Because you have all of that comfortability, right? But you still only got dreams. Nothing became reality. If you're cool with that, then all by means do that. But I'm trying to let you know you're not sacrificing enough for you to make your visions a reality. And it's going to take sacrifice for you to get to that next level. And it's not going to, you trying to be a billionaire, it's not going to come from a 9-to-5 sacrifice state of mind, a student state of mind. You understand? It's not going to come from that. It's going to come with uncomfortabilities, uncertainties, not knowing where the next meal's coming, not knowing where you're going to lay your head. And you're fine with that because you know you've accomplished a task on your list for that day towards your visions. and reality. That's why you fine with it. Because that's what's feeding you, right? Well, I guess in the Bible, right, it says what? Man does not live on bread alone, but what says the what? The word of the Lord. You don't need to eat on bread alone to live. You don't need to go ahead and use a pillow in order to sleep, to be comfortable. How many times people use pillows now to try to get comfortable? Got all these pillows and they still wake up with their neck crick. Man, sore. But how many people don't even go to sleep at night and still got to do what they got to do in the morning? But they stayed up all night getting it, keep putting that work in. And they feel good about themselves the next day. You're like, yo, you look tired, man. And they're like, yo, I feel great. I may look tired, but my mind, I'm not feeling, I accomplished my task towards my visions. Oh man, how's it? You don't got a place to go? Oh man, don't worry about that. That's good. That's not where my plate. I don't need to be like that right now because I'm on the go. I'm TTG, trained to go. But some of you guys ain't trained to go. You think you are. You like to be comfortable. And that's why your choices and decisions is full of security blankets made by others, not yourself. I don't care. I don't care if you got a Benz. I don't care if you got the illest Cuban link. I don't care what you rock. I don't care where you hang out at. You look the same like everyone else I see out there. You understand? You look the same like everyone else. What I like to see, oh man, you came up with that? Yo, that is ill. And you've been pushing that up? Yo, that's sick. That's sick. That shine to me. I'm like, man, yo, I wish I would have thought of that. How'd you end up going? And I hear the story and I see the movement and the structure. Come on. Which one are you willing to sleep in your car for a year to make it happen? What about the people who've been in foreclosure multiple times? About to lose their house. And they know it. They know the process of it. So they're like, I'm putting all this money to my dream. I know I got this amount of time before they can really get rid of it. And then I figure out how to hustle at that last week to get that money up. But right now I'm focusing on my dream and getting this out there and putting all the resources in there. It's not a loss to me because I'm getting closer and closer. I'm networking. I'm getting closer and closer. I'm digging. I'm getting closer and closer to my diamonds. I'm getting closer and closer. But nah, you guys not built like that. You got big chat, but you ain't built like that. You ain't got the strength for it. You can't take the uncomfortability. You need the security. How about you create your own security? How about you take care of your own? How about you make the sacrifices and self-discipline for your self-worth? Huh? You looking at all these other people, how they got it, all these other corporations, how they got it. They put it in the muscle in the mud. That's why they protect it. Don't get mad at them because they protect it and don't want to give you nothing for free. Oh, they should give you nothing. They did what they had to do to get theirs. And they figured it out, and that's it. Now you come get yours. And trust me, they're going to try to stop you because they ain't trying to lose none of theirs. Is you built for this? Is you built for this? I don't know. I don't see the sacrifice. I don't see sacrifice. I don't know if the Most High, God, whatever you call them, Qurans, whatever you go through, right? Respect to everyone who does it and whatever they do with that. There's no disrespect. But I wonder, is every time you get on your knees or your face and pray and ask for all this stuff 24/7, if your higher power looks down and goes, oh, so you ain't got it already? I didn't give it to you already? I didn't place it inside for you to do the work what you got to do for it? Or you need me to give you more again? This is what it is? I didn't give you life? You not here right now? You can't do nothing with that? You should be thanking me for now, right now already, because you here, you got your fingers and your toes, and the ones who don't have it still doing more than you. I'd be upset, my son. I'm like, man, we done went through this like how many times? What? In different situations, you don't realize what I gave to you already, what you got. You don't know what you got. Nah, you want to come ask me for more, so I ain't give you enough, is what you're telling me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I constructed and what I made. Oh. Or you just lazy. lazy. You know? Get it together, man. Make these sacrifices. Make these sacrifices and you'll get there. Who cares? Go through it. I see a lot of people be screaming that 300 and that Trojan stuff, and I don't see it though. I don't see it. I don't see it manifesting out here in your reality. I don't see it. You don't believe you. You need more people. I'm just saying. You don't even need more people. You need you. That's what you sound like. You need more. That's what you need in order for you to get it. More people. Again, you need a security. You need something out there. You can't do it yourself. I'm telling you, go ahead and put the sacrifice in. Make uncomfortable sacrifices for your visions to become realities. And it will not be dreams. You heard. Because we're not waiting for opportunity. We create an opportunity. We're not waiting for opportunity. We create an opportunity.